Amartian.
Transitioning to independent artists.
It was interesting. It was tough. We had learned a lot at Disney and didn't know, there was kind of a rub with, we didn't know how much farther we could go with it, as we were just, honestly, we were just growing up.
And everybody, even the label, thought the same thing. Like,
Yeah,
it was a very, very, very clean break that we are so thankful for, and still have friends.
Well, it had started out as we want to take a real artist and break you guys without having your own show and all of those things. Like the formula we normally do, we want to do it different. So we were excited. We're like, well, we've never done anything normal, so sure, let's do it.
Yeah,
so we were kind of like first time project in that. And it got to a point too where we just artistically were like, well, we just keep submitting stuff and then we have to kind of change it a little bit and like maybe it's time for us to move forward. And so we had that conversation with them and they were like, we love you girls, we totally understand. And so we had this entire independent plan with our manager at the time. And so we were like, okay, thank you guys for everything.
Yeah.
You know, you can still use our songs if you want to, which they have, which has been awesome.
Yeah.
But then we just, we decided to leave, and a couple of days later our manager had quit. So we were just kind of
on, and it was just literally
independent
just
and
the three of
on
us.
our own.
So then at that point we decided, okay, we'll put on manager hat and booking and merchandise and what everyone does. It was literally just within the three of us. So for a period of time, over a few months, we were like, we weren't writing anything because there's no energy left, much less creativity. And so we realized we needed to step back and be as brutally honest as we could, because we didn't have the reason to have any filters anymore, but also we didn't feel like it would be honest to what the whole purpose of what we were doing. So
that's where What's Beautiful came from, though.
Yeah.
Was we basically were like, okay, this is us, and we had toured a few times in Europe, and it was just crazy. We just kept going, and we had toured with Miley right after we had left the label, and as an independent artist, which was really a really cool experience. But we kind of sat down and we're like, okay, let's write a single. What do we want to say? What's something that we struggle with a lot? And it was like, well, we're girls, so obviously.
We were sitting in my dad's living room, and Julia came down and was like, guys, I'm having a day. I just don't feel very good. I don't feel like I like what's going on. I was like, I don't really either. And I remember Sarah being like, let's write about that.
Here we go.
That makes sense to a lot of people. And, what's funny is that from the time we left Disney till now, including our new project, every song we've written, it's kind of like a good kind of slap in the face back at ourselves when we sing this stuff, because it's they're things that we obviously needed to be reminded of.
We love what we do, so we're doing what we love.